On first down and 10. Herbert comes out firing.
Casey Hayward played for these Chargers the last 5 years. Emotional game for him.
Here's Eckler, has the first down. Fullback Gabe Neighbors is in there. In there to pass block. Herbert, across the middle. That's Jared Cook. Second and 11. Draw to Eckler. Has the first down, trying to run away. And he's going to be dropped at the 20. From inside the 15. On 3rd and 4. Herbert. Jackson out of the backfield has the first down. Rushed with the football on this opening drive. Herbert to throw on 3rd and goal. Zips it in the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Chargers strike first. Donald Parham. 3rd down and 6. Pressure coming. Ball comes out. Joey Bosa able to knock it away. Let's see who's recovered it.
The ruling on the field is a fumble. Recovered by the offense.
And if you're the Raiders offensive.
Chargers give it to Jalen Guyton. Wide receiver carrying the football for the second time across midfield. And he's inside the 40. And the pressure. And Herbert will be sacked. 3rd and 15. Raiders only rushing 3. Herbert, as you would expect, all sorts of time. Checks it down to Justin Jackson.
That's the kind of defense Gus Bradley wants to play, and the Raiders need to play.
They're going to fake Ty Long to throw for it. And it was caught and knocked out of bounds. Ty Long, the punter, found Tavon Campbell.
Out of center field, he sees it coming. Here he comes up and puts his hat right on the football. Never shows up on the stat sheet.
So instinctive. 1st and 15. Carr's going to be dropped. Jerry Tillery got home. And a center who's not a career center in Andre James. That snap is perfect. Here's Carr. Renfro will go up and get it. And on 3rd and 22, he's nowhere near
his physical hitting ability.
3rd and 2. Herbert taking a deep shot down the sideline. Wanted Mike Williams. And overshot him.
I mean, that was not good technique. Anytime he's out there, they're going to target him.
Ty Long will punt it this time instead of throw it. And Hunter Renfro, instead of making a tackle, he'll receive it and take on the sideline. And he's yanked down. And the flag comes in.
Horse collar is back.
Personal foul.
Nameplate.
Face mask. Kicking team.
The linebacker in this game, they are light at linebacker.
Let's see if it's 3rd and Renfro. No, it's not. It's Jacobs. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Carr checks it down to Jacobs. Won't get back to the line of scrimmage. White was there again for the Chargers.
As far as how quickly he can make decisions.
2nd down and 5. Justin Jackson in all sorts of trouble. And he'll be wrestled around. Carl Nassib. Able to complete to Keenan Allen. Needed 8. 3rd and 5. Pressure. Carr gets rid of it. And there it is. Darren Waller.
After the play was over, taunting. Offense, number 83.
Beg your pardon, Luce.
Yeah, I'm just saying you see some miscommunication as far as Derwin James is concerned.
Jacobs bottom of your screen on 3rd and 10. Quick throw. It's Renfro. And he's nowhere near the marker. To the game here at SoFi tonight. On 1st down and 10. Herbert comes up firing. Fake it to Guy. Give it to Eckler.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 99.
It's a good reaction by Burrow as far as trying to...
Here's Eckler. A couple of fakes. Herbert to throw. Got a man wide open. Down the sideline. Steven Anderson. From a 10. Herbert fires back to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Jared Cook. Starting from the 8. And let's see. I think they'll give it to him. Get it.
After reviewing the play, it was determined the runner was short of the line to gain.
He had to get to the 18-yard line, and that left shoulder is down.
2nd and 8. Herbert throwing. Down to the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 14-0 and looking for more. It's Austin Ekeler. Inside a minute and a half on 3rd and 6. Herbert zips it in. First down. 1st and 10. It's Parham. Cuts it in for more.
Learn and separate themselves.
Herbert sideline for Guyton. 2nd and 1. Herbert lofting end zone touchdown. It's Ekeler on the wheel.
You got to take advantage of some of their aggressiveness at some point.
2nd and 10. Carr trying to get out of trouble. Dances away. Lofts one, and it is caught. Willie Snead took a shot to the helmet.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness defense.
Tight formations again. They love crossers in these situations.
Here's Jacobs. It was already that's Jacobs, top of your screen. 2nd and 9. Carr throwing, completing. Renfro able to catch it, stay in bounds. 2nd and 13. Carr hesitated, got it to Jacobs. Can still get a first down to the 2. This is 3rd and 8. Carr had some green in front of him and zips it in for the touchdown. Hunter Renfro.
Against each other in the preseason, the Rams and the Raiders. And Hunter Renfro's done 2 of them.
2nd and 4. Here's Austin Ekeler. Good second effort there.
Packers get a lot of stress.
2nd and 10, draw to Roundtree. They run it with Roundtree, the rookie, and he doesn't get there. He's stopped by Corey Littleton. 4th and 2. From the 44. Fake and the throw. And it's Jared Cook for the first down. Rushing 4. Herbert can't get out of there. Darius Philon brought him down. 2nd sack.
Yeah, that'll leave a mark on that.
Carr comes out firing. Josh Jacobs able to keep his balance. 2nd and 1. Chance to take a shot. Carr loads up for Henry Ruggs. Had to wait for it. The flag comes in. The penalty.
Defense, number 26.
And you're trying to get yourself back in phase and the ball's just underthrown. That's the call you're going to get every time.
Across the middle, floated one to Waller inside the 10. 3rd and goal. Carr for Waller, went up and got it. Got the touchdown, got ourselves a ball game.
This crowd noise off the edge.
Herbert throwing and completing to Keenan Allen. Herbert got rid of it to Jared Cook. Mike Williams has 1 catch tonight. 2nd and 3. 3rd and 10. Just across midfield. There's the pressure. Herbert steps up, and it's knocked away. There is a flag down. Carr has all sorts of time. Deep shot. Looking for Ruggs. And he's got it. Carr to Ruggs for 51. 3rd and Renfro, Dr. Greasy says. Carr looked like he wanted to go there, and instead will be taken down. Christian Covington. Daniel Carlson has hit his last 6 from 50 plus. This from 52 is no good. 3rd and a long 2. Herbert to throw for it. And Allen has it. They're going to say no. Incomplete. 4th and a long 2.
Got a bad matchup on Jared Cook.
Herbert throwing and able to complete. It is, in fact, Cook, Lewis, on Denzel Perryman. Big first down to keep possession for the Chargers. Herbert off the fake, goes right back to Allen. He's got that one. 2nd and 6. It's Eckler. Has the first down. Western State in Colorado. Here's Roundtree. Good hard running Larry Roundtree. Pushing the pile. 4th red zone trip for the Chargers. Have touchdowns the previous 3. Here's Herbert going to run for it. And he'll slide down at the 10. Eckler breaking away. End zone touchdown. Austin Eckler for the Chargers.
You didn't do that in your workouts?
No, dude.
DB workouts?
No, bro. Nothing like that.
Carr throwing for Renfro. See if there's some urgency by the Raiders here, down by 2 scores on 3rd and 5. And it'll be short. 4th and 1. Fake it to Drake. Carr throwing on the run. It's Renfro. Who else? And he just got it, too. 3:20 to play. Carr. Intercepted. It's Derwin James. And that's the first turnover of the night with 3:14 left. Eckler down the sideline, running away from people. They got a question mark at quarterback now with the help of Teddy Bridgewater. Jonathan Abram. Carr, a deep shot, and why not? And Brian Edwards.
The visiting team had more fans.
No yards of offense by the Raiders in the first quarter. Ruggs couldn't hang on to that one, and they'll turn it over on down. Only one perfect team remains in the NFL. They're the team that won on this field yesterday. Too big a hole for the Raiders to climb out of. 21-0 here tonight.